time when excellence is awarded and applauded. Dushan, our wonderful audiovisual guy, has just asked me, and I really understand his request, whether any of you by any chance has with you in Johannesburg one of those PowerPoint remote control devices. It's going to be very useful tomorrow morning. We don't have one. A remote control device that moves slides forward.
It's a great honor and pleasure for me to be here tonight and to give in a moment to you, Gloria, the Eric Berne Memorial Scientific Award. But before I give it to you and before I give you the word, I would like to say a few words about you. So, I need my paper for this. I want to highlight 3 different aspects of your work, Gloria. First, as you all may know, the EBMA is awarded for a new idea or a new concept. So, what was Gloria's new idea? Of course, she will tell us more in a speech in a moment, but the transgenerational script and the way she connects it to codependency really is a new way of looking at the original concepts of scripts from Eric Berne. Gloria describes codependency as a relationship disorder, an individual, familial, social and cultural level that affects mostly women and is continually transmitted from parents and even from grandparents to children. In this description, she connects Berne's idea of script with theories of English, Erskine, James, Schiff, Moisel and others within TA. So that's the first part. Second, Gloria has not only described the concept of the transgenerational script, she also researched it. And I think we all know how important research is in our current world. Gloria developed a questionnaire, the codependency instrument, and she tested it with 830 women in Mexico. She got her PhD for this research, and, you may not know this, she was awarded in 2003 by the Secretary of Health in Mexico the prize for the best doctoral thesis in 2002. In the area of public health. She researched TA concepts like discounting, unresolved secondary symbiosis, injunctions, and the respier orientation in the drama triangle. And she found that 1 in every 4 women in her research group was affected by codependency. That's a lot. And her conclusion was further research and further treatment, and then ends public health. So that's the second bit, Gloria. And third, Gloria is not only a writer, a scientist, a psychotherapist. She's not only sitting in her office, thinking, treating patients, writing. She also has devoted a lot of time and experience to different functions in TA. Since long, she's a teaching and supervising transactional analyst in psychotherapy. She is a former president of ITA, and she's a current member of the ITA Board of Trustees. She's a former president of ALATS, the Latin American TA Association, and she's one of the organizers of the ITA conference next year in Lima. Gloria, it's a great honor for me and a pleasure to give you the 2008 Eric Berne Memorial Award. Wow.
I feel honored and very happy to receive the Eric Berne Memorial Award. And I want to thank Mary Goulding, who nominated me, and all the people who signed supporting my nomination. Many of you, including Mary, cannot be here, but you are here in spirit, and I know that you are also celebrating. I also want to thank Muriel James for introducing me to the International Transactional Analysis Association, and who has been my mentor and friend for many years. She gave me the permission to express myself at the International Relations Committee at the time when she was the president of ITAA and had just won the Eric Berne Award. I never imagined at that moment that I will also become, over the time, president of the association and won the Eric Berne Award. This award represents to me the culmination of a long journey, a really long journey. And it is also a big joy and motivation that I am sharing with all my students and friends in Latin America, and in particular in Mexico and Peru. They cannot travel so far, but I feel like if you, and I say you because somebody, Lucy, recording this, and I will pass it to them over there because I know they are here also in the spirit. And I feel like if you were here, because I know that you are celebrating wherever you are. I feel proud as the first Mexican and Latin American recipient of this prestigious award. I want to share with you how all this started for me. I started thinking in transgenerational scripts in 1991 while I was attending at the university a seminar on psychoanalysis and genealogy. I got fascinated by the theme because at that moment I found